taking a little walk break, about 3 miles in. Have one more set of tempo. Doing 6-minute tempos, pretty moderate tempos, not too fast. 6-minute tempo followed by a 2.5-minute recovery, either jog or walk. I'm not attached to which one. Listening to my body. I spent the past 4 days sitting down for 12 hours or more, and I'm not used to that at all. I'm not used to sitting down for that long, but that's for good reason. Breakthrough training. It's all about breaking through, finding out your barriers and see what you could do to get through them. And the number one barrier that I'm working on is breaking through my time barrier. So my relationship with time. If you don't know what that means, your relationship with time is your relationship with intimacy. And intimacy is key for relationships, right? It's vulnerability, it's seeing another person for where they're at, meeting them where they want to go. And joining them on that ride and being vulnerable. I think that's the biggest thing. And I've always struggled with vulnerability and letting people in to see my authentic self. Because especially on social media, where I used to work, and everywhere was all about image. It was image this, image that, making sure that you look good all the time. And all the time you look good. And I struggled with that. And I'm in relationships. And my friendships have failed because of that. My relationships have failed because of that. And that's not gonna happen. So I'm letting you into my vulnerable self, letting you into my life. And getting into my next one.
All right, so trying something new here. On my last run, I kind of messed up. I was recording some stuff and I wasn't recording some stuff. So it is what it is, and I get to try something new for you. And what I wanted to talk about, because I thought it was super, super important and it was hard to talk about during running, it was breaking through limitations, breaking through barriers, breaking through your breakthroughs, because you can. And I was talking about a breakthrough that I'm currently having through my relationship with time, learning how to be interruptive and loving, because I am a person who just doesn't want to upset people. And I know I do. I have no problem with that. But I don't want to. I know my ways of being can come off as arrogant, can come off as cocky, but I struggle just like everyone else. And I have no problem sharing that because I am vulnerable. And I'm learning how to do that more and more every single day. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this in more detail was breakthroughs don't come easy. It's like a moment whenever it happens. And that's the cool thing about it. It doesn't need to happen right away. And that's okay. It can take years for one relationship to change how the dynamic of your life is. For instance, I didn't realize I was in a dark, deep place for maybe 4, 5, 6 years or so. And I didn't realize it until only recently, till I had a deep conversation with many people, and including my fiance. And realizing I was in that dark place, I was like, what is going on? And boom, the moment I became aware, breakthrough. Taking action, committed action to change where I was to get to where I want to go. And where I want to go is pretty freaking far. But it's not going to stop me because I know I love it. I love doing what I got to do. And I'm sharing that with you. I love running. I love run coaching and showing people that they can run. I'm not a type of coach that wants to get you fast. I don't care about that. I'm the type of coach that wants to show you that you are powerful, you are strong, and you can move. Not a lot of people can realize that. I had an experience last night when I was coaching a client, and she broke through a limitation. She didn't think she could do something, and in that moment she did. She started crying, and I reminded her, like, you're breaking through something right now. And that was an eye-opening moment. And then she went back the following morning, this morning, and started moving again, started to do that same stretch because she wasn't held back. And where else can that show up in your life? When you're fighting and fighting and fighting, and someone is like, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And then, boom, it happens. Take a moment and think about this for a moment. To discover who you are is all about you. To discover who you are is finding out what's been holding you back, and finding out the limitations, finding out where you want to go and what you actually want. To break through is to shatter all expectations to get rid of the past and live here and right now. We don't got time to be depressed. We don't have time for that at all. We have time for right here and right now. You are an amazing person. This is meant to be seen by you. And I'm excited to be a part of your journey. So, my name is Coach Donovan. I'm glad I shared my message with you. My relationships with time is getting stronger and better by the day. I am a vulnerable person. I am a vulnerable man, and that's growing and getting stronger by the day. And nothing and no one can take that from me. So thank you all. Don't forget to stay jazzy, and see you again soon.